2 is underway. Penalty coming up here. Sparky's getting called for tripping.
On this situation, he is going to get the tripping goal. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck. Just used his stick and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
And a good read to get possession there with the two centermen tangled up. What a steal in his own end. He got all of that one. Receives the pass. And he takes a shot. And he says no. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And they clear the zone, and that'll shave some time off.
A great sequence by the PK unit. Really aggressive, close quickly on the puck, and they get it down the ice.
They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. The Olympics take possession here inside the offensive zone.
O-zone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and for the tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
That's blocked by Vladar.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Feeds the puck across to Kucherov. Time's up on the power play. Both teams back to even strength.
Sorry for jumping in, James, but that was a massive hit.
And it's a quick pass to Bissonnette. Morgan's got it in the offensive end. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing them down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Oh, tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banned again.
Moves the puck down low. There's another for the hit parade. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Gatineau's across the blue line. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming.
Sometimes they don't ask how many, it's just how, James. And if you break this down, it's unbelievable the athleticism to be able to get in front of this puck. I mean, it is desperation. He is doing everything to keep his team close in this one.
Still lots of time left in the period. We've got a 2-0 game here tonight. Gatineau's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that face-off. Oh, making his presence felt with a hit. Quick feed to Shore. Cuts to the front. Oh, a true warrior to block that. Here's a short pass to Morgan. Looking to make something happen along the boards.
Bounds,
and they score!
James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net.
Montreal's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. The Olympics played along the wing. The Racers gain control of the puck. And he slides it quickly to Shore. Montreal's on the attack. And he slides it quickly to Addy. And the defenders come up with the puck. Feeds it over. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Bissonnette's got it in the defensive zone. And that's stolen by Kucherov. Feeds it to Sparky. Gatineau's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, and a good textbook hit there.
Sparky's moving pretty slowly out there. Really looks shaken up.
Taken along the wall by Kucherov. Oh, and it goes off the inside of the post.
Montreal's been working hard around the net, James, and they're getting a lot of shot opportunities, but a little fine shooting here, and they're hitting a lot of goals.
Solid body contact. Loses possession after taking a spill onto the ice. Fires it. Oh, quick save. We got a penalty coming up here on the play, and now it's over to Noss. Slides it back to the blue line. Here's the one-timer. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Shore's going on for 2 minutes here. Boarding.
close of the game. You're leading in it. You take an untimely penalty. Now you got to kill it off. You got to find a way to get out there and make sure the equalizer is not scored on your watch.
Gatineau's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Well, an opportune time for a power play and to garner some momentum in this game. You're trailing by one. You got to find a way to win the draw and get the puck to the net quickly. Open up the lanes and shoot the puck.
Looks to set up along the point. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he takes it off.
I get when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save.
Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Slides it across. And he's moving the puck through his own zone. And they send it down the ice. Time of the essence here.
Yeah, they can't skate it. They got to move it to be able to gain entry quickly.
The Racers maintain that one-goal lead thanks to a solid effort by the penalty killers.
Well, often in hockey we say timing is everything, and when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity on the power play, you have to cash in, and the whole bench knows that that was a missed opportunity.
Directs it on over to Shore. Look out, here they come on the attack. Rocked on the play. Using the net for cover. Takes the feed. Two periods down, one more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports Sabalski Pounder. And here we go with period number 3, moments away. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Gatineau's right where they should be in this game, behind James. It's been earned because they've been scrambling in their own zone. They've been disjointed and disconnected, and they haven't had any puck possession. When you don't have the puck on your stick, you can't generate any offense at all.
Angles it over to Kucherov. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. Moves it to Noss. Shores lugging the puck. Handles the pass. Rogers going to play it against the half wall. Here's a chance to the middle. And that's stopped. Intercepted in the offensive end by Ratu. Puck sent over to Noss. The Olympics looking against the half wall. Bissonette's got it along the boards. Let's it fly from the point. She crouches down and blocks it. That opportunity's rejected. Sneaks by the post. He's got a step. He scores! A stone cold finish on the breakaway.
And that's the bottom line, because it's in the back of the net, James.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Racers now lead by 2. Ratchets won the draw after that neutral zone faceoff. Dishes it off. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Gatineau's got the puck in the defensive end. Passes over to Shore. Quick pass to Kucherov. Dished on over to Bissonette. Morgan's got it against the boards. Moves it quickly over to Bissonette. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Kucherov. Solid hit on the play. Here's a short pass to Addy. Gatineau's got the puck. Feeds the puck to Noss. Gets a glove on it to make the save.
Brown's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
Play whistle dead, offside the call.
Well, it's a close game, and you need a shot in the arm sometimes, and the best way to do that is to physically engage, and the response to that hit, you just have a look at the bench, and you know that the team is bumped.
Montreal's been total non-stop action on the offensive end, and they continue to lead in the third. Morgan's got it in the corner. Picks off the feed.
Montreal's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks in a great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense. Kucherov's been showing the different layers to his game with a multiple-point night here, James. Just knowing how to distribute, just having an uncanny sense of where the puck is and where it's going to be, and that's anticipation. When you have that kind of ability, you know you're going to put up some decent numbers.
Here in the back half of this period, Montreal's got a 3-1 lead. Bissonnette's won it off the faceoff. She handles the pass. Sends it in front. Off the pipe. From the right side and up the middle. Moves it to Kucherov. Ratcher's got it in the offensive zone. Slides the puck down low. Feeds it over. Picked off. Gatineau's got it in their own zone. And now he moves it quickly to Sparky. She closes the lane as she crouches down and blocks the shot. Slides it on over to Shore. And that's stolen in the offensive zone. Big time stop there. And that's deflected. Taken by Ratu. And that's picked off. Grabs the puck away. Slides it diagonally to Shore. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. Driving right to the front. Oh, what a save!
Not much to say after that one, James. I'm actually at a loss for words. That was huge. As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Passes the puck over to Ratu. Quick pass to Kucherov. We got a whistle offside the call.
Tempo pace games. They are fast because the puck is swinging back and forth right now, trading chances at either end.
Montreal's coaches have to be impressed with what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. Gets the puck over to Kucherov. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Sends it out front, and he denies that great opportunity there. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Udar's been on point tonight here, James. I mean, he's been all over his crease team, really not playing in front of him. Just have a look at the sequence of his desperation saves that he has to make to keep the puck out. They got to find some legs in front of him and get going the other way.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. And now it's grabbed by Shore. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them.
Morgan's had multiple scoring chances tonight here, James, and I thought that she might have gotten frustrated earlier in the frame, but she finds a way to continue with her confidence, her puck touches, and she finally pots one. You can certainly see the whole bench invigorate as she puts it on the board. Well, you can't do that or you're going to find your way marching over to the box.
Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. The Racers are off to the box. Interference the call.
Well, sitting with a comfortable lead, this penalty is going to mean nothing right now, James. All it means is that everyone's got to stay a little longer.
It's all over. Well, obviously not the result that they wanted in this EASHL challenge, Cheryl, but you know what? Love the Welcome back, everyone. Well, bragging rights up for grabs here. The challenge has been laid. Let's get it on. You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it. Oh, boy. And this one is now officially underway. Moves it quickly over to Sparky. The Olympics pick up steam and are on the attack. Shot! Shuts him down.
This is an impressive save right here, James. I mean, there's a ton of net front presence, and so a lot of traffic that he has to battle through to find the puck, and he does, and he makes a nice save.
Slides into Sparky. Gains the zone from the right. Passes it in front. Picked off in front. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Pass across to Noss. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. We're still in the early stages of this period. We're still scoreless. Gatineau's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Quick feed to Bissonnette. Tap dances around the check. Shuts him down.
The player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Here's a pass to the middle. And he opts to backtrack here with the play. The guards opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Beagle's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. And a stiff break setup. The Racers played along the boards. She handles the feed. Quick feed down low. Now a quick pass to Addie. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Morgan. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Oh, and another big stop.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Here's a short pass to Shore. Puts it on net. Blocked in traffic. Gatineau's got a hold of it against the wall. Works it across from Morgan. Shot! Denied with the blocker. Feeds it down low. Bissonnette's got it to the side. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Breaks it off the post. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. The Olympics take it along the wall. Slides it across. Big time stop. Too much congestion in front. From the back of the cage with the puck. From the blue line, they take control of it. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. And that's broken up. They've really got him on their heels here now. What a steal in his own end. They've got numbers here. To his teammate. Gatineau's got possession of the puck. Tosses it on to Noss. And she knocks it away with great use of the twig. Quick pass across to Shore. Strong use of the body. Moves it around along the half wall. Moves it in front. And that goes off someone in front. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. Here's an odd man rush. The Olympics have it in the offensive zone. Makes the save with the trapper.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save. She's trying to fight through the pain, James. She's struggling, though, and it's quite evident that she's not at 100%.
And we'll get a face-off after the offside call.
Oh, she takes a huge hit, James. I mean, she wasn't expecting that. When you're on the receiving end of it and you're not braced, wow, that's a tough one.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the game is still scoreless. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Shot! Oh, what a save with the glove!
I'm not sure how she maintains possession of this puck, James. I mean, she's getting tossed around, but she finds her base. She's got that center of gravity. She's just...
Sunday beat the buzzer and kept one right here in the period.
They always say, James, that to start a period and to finish periods at critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum.
Gatineau's got up by one here in the late stages of period number one. Perfect timing as we near the intermission.
Yeah, and sometimes when the offense isn't coming, you got to stay the course and just continue to grind, and that's exactly what they did, and now they wind up with the game's first goal.
There you go. Period number one is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number two. Stay with us. Clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number two set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
Montreal's been coughing the puck up a ton in the first period, James, and a lot of credit goes to their opponent.
And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do, and their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. Oh, he's flashing the leather, looking for that huge glove save, James, but you got to stop it first if you want to make the highlight reel. That one winds up in the back of the net.
Gatineau's dialed in here tonight, now up by two in this second period.
Well, sometimes you can see and you can feel the energy of a team, and that's exactly what's happening right throughout the lineup right now. Goaltending all the way down the ice into the offensive zone. I mean, they have just put on a clinic in terms of their shots. They're finding the way to get pucks through the net, and to be truthful, I'm surprised they only have two.
And there's the save on the play. And he's got the puck in his own zone. Montreal's crossed the line and on the attack. That's a solid check on the play. Coming to the slot. The Olympics have it from their own end. Oh, look at this. Breakaway. Big time save. He was dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position he anticipated. I think he has a book on the shooter, to be truthful, and he makes a save. Beagles made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Montreal's going to start with the puck in their own end. Moves it to shore. Great hit on the play. Scores! And look at that. They answer right back.
Well, the game is a hodgepodge of counters, and this is exactly what needed to happen. They were scored on, they respond quickly, and they find themselves in a favorable spot. Anytime you're in the low slot area, you got to get it on and off your stick in a hurry, and that one's going to come off the backhand, shovel it towards the net. She got it off quickly. Good thing, because she would be hounded net front.
Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Fires it on net. Beagle's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
From the point, looks to make something happen. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Quick pass to Shore. Montreal's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Moves it quickly over to Noss. Poked away in the neutral zone. The Racers gain possession along the wall. Puck scooped up by Eddie. And it's a quick pass to Shore. And just a good old-fashioned solid body check on the play. Loose puck, she's in all alone. Slips by the knee. And a great save. Bedard's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Montreal still down a goal here, but they have really picked up the tempo these last few minutes. The Olympics take possession off the faceoff. Gatineau's got a hold of the puck. Big hit. Sends it to the middle. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Dishes it off. Gatineau's got the puck along the wall. Now a quick pass to Bissonnette. Along the half wall with the puck. And he takes the feed. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. From the point, they take control of it. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Moves the puck over to Noss. Passes it over. The Racers get a hold of the puck along the boards. The Olympics take possession in the defensive end. Makes some space. Stomps him with the blocker. He got all of that hit on the play. Oh, she gets by. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. She does a fantastic job on her edges here, James. I mean, she knows exactly where the defender is on her hip, and she turns on the dime. But what she does after, I mean, you got to take those strides quick, hard, and fast to gain the space that you just created. She does it, and she scores.
Here's a chance. Oh, and that was kicked just off target.
Well, there's so many things about this play that I like. He fights for position. He gets a stick on it, James, but he just misses.
Montreal's playing it from the side. Right in the low slot. Off the glove, and the puck skips away. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Gatineau's got the puck against the boards. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Gatineau's got it in the neutral zone. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Quick pass over to Bissonnette. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. Slides it across to Shore. The Olympics scoop it up along the boards. Quick pass to Noss. Whistle. Scores! The third goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. Well, anytime you're in the slot area, you know that you're not going to have much time. That's why a quick wrister to the net can often do the damage. It's buried.
The Olympics continue to trail here late in the second, despite having more chances here tonight. There's the buzzer. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. We've got period number 3 next. The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. They have dropped the puck here in the third. Another hit, and she's got to be feeling it now.
Well, she certainly does, James. She's had a target on her back all night. Over and over again, she's been pummeled.
Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Toss it up on the play. Puck grab by Ratu. Gatineau's got control of it now from their own end. Puck picked up by Shore. From his own end, he moves it up ahead. She makes it 1, 2, 3 for the hat trick.
I've really never been in a position, James, to look for number 4, but she certainly is. She's had a real dominant game tonight. You don't get those opportunities unless you have your legs under you, and she certainly found them. She's hit open ice, and she's executed.
A special night for her on the road. The Races jump out to a quick start here in period number 3, doubling up their lead.
And it was a different sense of urgency, wasn't it? And they get on the scoreboard, so now a 2-goal lead, and that's quite a deficit for their opponent. You can see that they're just deflated right now.
Gatineau's looking to break out of their own end. Quick feed to Bissonnette. Quick stop, scores! Well, just what the doctor ordered her, in this case, the fan base.
It's amazing how a game can change within seconds and how the temperature meter can completely switch, and that's what's happened with this goal, James. You can certainly tell that the energy has shifted, and they're looking for the equalizer.
One-goal game now.
Well, he does a great job of getting to position, net front, James, and then with a quick flick of the wrist, he buries it.
Gatineau's had no shortage of offensive scoring chances, but they still trail here in this third period. Feeds it over. Slides it across. She takes the feed. Oh, we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The officials were all over that. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. Sparky's been nabbed for tripping.
When I played, I was a PKer here, James, and you know when you jump the boards that you're out there to do a job. It is your role to make sure you stymie that offense and you get your team back to even.
Scoops up the puck off the draw. Takes it to the front. Takes the puck at the point. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Oh, it sounded like a car crash. Tries to feed it over to Ratu. With possession along the wall. Here's a short pass to Shore. That's it far. And they'll cover it up, forcing the stoppage in play.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. Montreal's going to play it from the corner. Tries to the crease. Turns over the big goal save. Handles the pass from his goalie. The Olympics kill off the penalty.
And even when you're on a power play, you have more time and space, but you have to have urgency, and there is none on that PP sequence. This group has to figure out a way to generate.
Here's the centering pass. He scores! What a goal!
You got to give some credit to the shooter here, James. A quick release shot makes it difficult for the goalie to get set to position, and when you're a little late, you can get a piece of it, but it still winds up in the back of the net.
Taken by Addy. Passes on over to Shore. Makes the move in front. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. They've got numbers here. Oh, look at the pass. Big time stop there. And puts it off the crossbar. Had the goalie beat up high, but not the bar. And he grabs the loose puck and he's in all alone. And he scores! There's the hat trick and let it rain chapeau.
Yeah, Rain Chapeau is right there. Hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them. This is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the
Moves the puck. Great defensive effort with the stick. Angles it over to Ross. Solid check to slow him down. Montreal's gained the line and into the zone. Moves it to Shore. Picks off the pass. And all alone. Great defensive play to shut down that opportunity.
You gotta love the way that he tracks back here with pace and speed, James, to be able to catch up to his opponent who's on a breakaway. I mean, to do it all and take away that chance and not take the penalty, that's a massive defensive play.
Montreal's got the puck along the boards. The race is carried along the wall. Lumps the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Raku. Takes a shot. And he had an answer with that save.
Nadar's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
And he takes the feed. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a way to finish that! Gatineau's got to start to recognize a sense of urgency here. They continue to trail late in the third and have had plenty of chances but can't finish. Oh, great read coming in off the wing to come up with the puck on her part. Morgan's got the puck. Here's a shot! And that goes off a body. Robson can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Gatineau's got a hold of the puck now. And he slides it quickly to Sparky. Ahead of steam now towards the front. The Olympics take over on possession. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Morgan's got it along the wing. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Loses the coverage there. Gatineau's got it behind the net. Hey, to the middle! And that goes off a stick. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up.
Sometimes you're just feeling it, James, and she's in it to win it tonight. I don't think I had 3 goals in my entire career, let alone in one game. She's got a Hattie under her belt right now, and you got to figure there may be another one in there because every time she's around the net, she's found a way to bury it.
Quick pass to Bissonnette. And that's blocked in traffic. Rocks him. That's not going to fool him.
Beagle's really struggled in the net tonight, and you can just tell that he's not comfortable. With that save, though, he's got to find some confidence.
Scores! That one went off the defender and past the goaltender. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Slides the puck across the line. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you got
9 seconds and he makes the save. And we are all over with this one tonight. You know, the gauntlet was thrown down. The challenge accepted prior to this one. And you know what, Cheryl? This was just a fun EASHL matchup.
Yeah, it was pretty back and forth, but I'll tell you what, the victor goes to the team that played better, and it didn't turn out the way the losing team wanted.